Hi, I'm Tim Lee from the Communications Department at the Faculty of Arts here at UCalgary, and I'm here to show you some tips and tricks on how to take better video with your smartphone. There are different video settings on your phone which affect the quality and size of your video. HD or high definition at 30 frames per second works fine, and the file is much smaller than if you shot your video in 4K at 24 frames a second, which is a standard. Stronger computers are needed to play back 4K videos, so HD at 30 frames a second is easier for computers with less RAM and easier to share because the file is much smaller. So now you're ready to take your video, maybe. But it looks like this. What's wrong? The lens is dirty, probably has fingerprints all over it. Yep, just as I suspected, a fingerprint. Now time to clean it. Make sure you clean this lens and the one on the back. Use a soft cloth. That's much better. Now to choose a location. Choose a location that has lots of bright light, but make sure you try to avoid standing in front of the window like this, where the background is all washed out. Now the question might arise whether to shoot horizontally or vertically. Well, that's up to you, and it depends on where you're going to share it. Me personally, I like horizontal and I like shooting wide so I can crop it if I need a vertical video. If you have a tripod and you can attach your phone to it, I would use that. But if you don't, you could always use something like this to prop up your phone, and then your hands are free and the phone isn't shaking. Now, if you want better audio, you're going to have to speak up because you're not wearing a mic. Another tip is to come closer to the phone, because the closer you are to the phone, the better it sounds. Shooting on your phone will take practice, and you're going to want to do it over and over again until you're happy with it. But you do not need to stop and start recording every time you make a mistake. You can make these edits inside the phone, and here's how. After you shoot your video, you're going to want to open up the photo app, select the video, and then select the edit function, and here is where you're going to trim what you don't want in your video. You click and drag the beginning of your video to where you want it to begin, and click and drag the ending to where you would like it to end. Then click Done, and if you want to save the original video, you save this as a new clip. And then you will have the shortened video and the original video all in your photo app. Here's a recap of what I've covered. 1. Set your resolution in the camera app. And remember, HD is much smaller than 4K and easier to work with because of its size. 2. Clean the lenses on your phone. Make sure there are no fingerprints on the front or the back of your phone. 3. Pick a good location with good light, and remember, not in front of a window where the background will be brighter than your subject. 4. Stabilize the phone. This is especially important if you are doing a Zoom interview with someone. You don't want the phone to be shaking. 5. Speak clearly and a little louder than usual, and get closer to the phone because that's where the microphone is. Trying to find a quiet room is also helpful. Finally, 6. Edit out the mess at the beginning and at the end of your video so you only send what you want. It's helpful to leave a second or two of silence at the beginning and the end of your video for editing. Happy shooting.